What's up, guys? It is Carly here, bringing you day 25 of my 31 days of horror, and I'm sure you guys can gather, I've been kind of filming these all in one day. That is why I'm in the same clothes and in the same location, so in case you were wondering that, yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I've watched these movies over probably the past week or week and a half, rather, and I've just not had the time to really record, so I finally had a free Sunday, and I am trying to get as many reviews done as possible, so there's that. But anyway, that is not the point of this video. The point is to talk about the 25th movie, and that is going to be Leviathan from the year 1989. I picked this up at Goodwill about a month ago, probably, just because there really wasn't anything else there, so I grabbed this because it seemed like the most horror thing I could find, and I always try to pick something up when I'm at Goodwill to make it a trip not wasted. It's not in the greatest condition or anything, but why not? This is, once again, a first-time watch for me. Never really seen or heard of it before, and I've heard the title, but I think there's several movies with the same title, from what I've gathered. But anyway, yeah, this movie is from 1989. It is the one that has Ernie Hudson and, of course, Daniel Stern in it, as well as some other known faces. The movie is about a team of, I believe they're like underwater miners, and, you know, they're working underwater, and it's a big group of people, and one day they accidentally unleash this, I believe it's like a genetically mutated, basically monster, underwater monster from this area that they are investigating, and then the rest of the movie is just them trying to survive, because obviously this monster has been awakened and it is trying to kill them, and they are basically trapped underwater. I believe it says they are 5 miles beneath the ocean, so yeah, you're dealing with that. It's a very claustrophobic type of film, and that is the general idea. Right off the bat, I will say it's a pretty not very original story. It's very much like The Thing and Alien, and I put that together very soon while watching the film, very early on while watching the film, and I even looked it up later, and Wikipedia even says that it received negative reviews because it was very similar to those two movies and not overly original. That's not a major problem. I do enjoy Alien and The Thing. These types of movies aren't really my favorite, though, where you're dealing with a group of people in these claustrophobic locations, and they're trying to fight some monster or whatever. It's just not my favorites. I think Alien and The Thing are like masterpieces, but they're not movies that I really rewatch a whole lot, and I know it's crazy because a lot of people love The Thing, but it's just not one I run back to, and that's kind of what you're getting with this movie. You're dealing with, once again, a group of people, and you really rely on kind of the dialogue and the way they interact with each other for the entertainment value of the film. I think it is pretty well done. I do like both Ernie Hudson and Daniel Stern, so I think they did a great job with selecting the actors to be in this movie. I find those two to be just pretty entertaining characters, especially Daniel Stern's character. So yeah, I think they have decent dialogue and decent chemistry throughout the movie. The effects in the movie are also pretty well done. Once again, very similar to that of Alien or The Thing, and I believe it even says here that the special effects guy for Aliens from '86 actually did the effects in this movie, and that makes a lot of sense because they do give off that vibe. I think they're pretty well done. The story is not boring or anything like that. It's a pretty fun movie, and it you know, goes by pretty quickly. I believe this is an hour and a half, or more like an hour and 40 minutes or so. So it runs by at a decent pace. In general, though, it's not really my cup of tea. As I said, I'm not a huge fan of these types of films, especially this is like I guess you could classify it as a creature feature movie, and that's just never been something that's really interested me, so just with that, it's not really something that I would probably go back to, especially, like I said, it's very, not very original. It is a lot like The Thing and Alien, same type of deal, just a different location, aliens in space. The Thing is in the middle of freaking snow, and then this one's underwater. So it's like the same story, just in a different claustrophobic location, and that's that. So I gave this movie a solid 7 out of 10 either way, because I do think it is a well done movie with good actors in it. It's got a solid cast, good dialogue, and good effects. Just not something that's too original, and not something I would probably go back to. So 7 out of 10 for Leviathan. Thank you guys once again for joining me for day 25 of my 31 days of horror, and I will see you for day 26.